my dear friends and students, welcome to Miss Anupama's channel and you're watching Miss Anupama. So दोस्तों, आज के वीडियो में हम लोग स्टैंडर्ड 4th का पोम करने वाले हैं जो पोम नंबर 12 है। और बच्चों, ये जो पोम है वो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है। ओके, सो इंग्लिश बाल भारती स्टैंडर्ड 4th पोम नंबर 12 and the poem name is Why English is so hard. Why English is so hard. So बच्चों, इस पोएम के जो पोएट है उनका नाम हमें पता नहीं है क्योंकि नाम दिया नहीं है, इसीलिए हम इसे अनोनिमस कहते हैं। ओके, अननोन पोएट है। सो चलिए दोस्तों, बच्चों, हम अपना वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं। So my dear friends, this poem suggests the poet is asking us the question, okay, why English is so hard. Now here in this poem, the poet is explaining with the rules, okay. He is just asking us the questions that why English so hard. And in this poem he is just telling us about some nouns, okay, nouns and singular and plural forms and pronouns. He is just focus more on the singulars, plurals and pronouns. Okay, so grammatical state of the language with the rules he is explained in this poem, and he is asking every one of us that why English is so hard. Okay, and here he is giving us some proofs also. Okay, the rules, the conditions are given to us, and it made that by reading this or by understanding this, we can also say that English is really crazy language. You can say it is a complicated language, it's a tricky language. But my dear students, just hold on, we are learning language. Okay, so English is not our native language, we are learning it. So when we are learning something, we have to understand the concept. Okay, so as a English language, it's a foreign language, but it has an important aspect in everyone's life. Okay, so in competitive world we need this English language a lot. It is globally accepted language, so please focus more on learning English language, as well as put more and more efforts to learn this language, okay, as a language but not as a subject. So understanding is very important, and if you understand by the rules, okay, by logical aspects, it will be easy for you to learn the language. Okay, चलो बच्चों, तो हम लोग स्टार्ट करते हैं। ओके, पेज नंबर 26 पर ये पोएम दी गई है और इस पर बहुत सारे पिक्चर्स भी दिए हैं। ओके, नाउ यू कैन सी बॉक्सेस, ऑक्सन, then houses, then mice, then pen, so many things. Okay, hats, then boot, so many things are given to us. So now we are going to start with the poem. Okay, so first and foremost, I'll be reading out the poem, or I'll be reciting the poem for you, my dear students, so please listen carefully. First stanza goes like this: we will begin with the box, and the plural is boxes, but the plural of ox should be oxen, not oxes. You may find a lone mouse or a whole lot of mice, but the plural of a house is houses, not highs. If the plural of man is always called men, why shouldn't the plural of pan be called pen? And I speak of a foot, and you show me your feet, but I give you a boot. Would a pair be called beat? That one may be that, and three may be those. At the plural of that, hat, at the plural of hat, would never be hose. Next stanza, which is on the next page. Yes, the masculine pronoun are he, his, and him. But imagine the feminine she, shiz, and shim. So our English, I think you will all agree, is the trickiest language you ever did see. So this is the recitation of the poem. Now I'll be explaining you stanza wise. Okay, my dear students. Okay friends, now the first stanza I will be explaining, just pay attention. Now here the poet wants to say that we will begin with a box and the plural is boxes. Now here we will is the contraction, okay? It means that we will, okay? We will, WILL, but here contraction means short form, okay? So we will begin with the box and the plural is boxes. So singular of box, a singular of box is box, but the plural is boxes, BOXES, boxes. Now here in the first stanza, the poet is explaining us about the nouns. Okay, so now what are nouns? So noun is nothing but it's a name of a person, place, animal and thing. Okay, now here box is given. So box is a thing, so it is a noun. So single box is called as box, but the plural of box is boxes. But the plural of ox should be oxen, not oxes. Now here box means BOXES, boxes is the plural, it's right. But when the matter comes for ox, then why it is not like oxes, why it is oxen? So this question arises in the mind of the poet, and because of this the poet says why one rule is made for one word and another rule is for another word. Okay, he is confused with the rules of these words. Okay, the singular of box is box, but the plural of box is boxes. But here the plural of ox is oxen, but not oxes. So this question troubles him, and the poet, okay, the poet himself is in a confused mode, and he's asking this question to us. Why English is so hard? Because of the rules made for each word is different from the another. Now we'll move towards the second stanza. Now here what he says, you may find a lone mouse or a whole lot of mice. Now lone mouse means a single mouse, okay? Mouse मतलब बच्चों चूहा होता है, okay? Lone मतलब एक चूहा, बट बहुत सारे चूहे होने पर हम उसे माइस बोलते हैं. होल लॉट ऑफ, बहुत सारे, एक से ज्यादा. नाउ व्हाट इज सिंगुलर? सिंगुलर इज नथिंग बट वन. प्लूरल मीन्स more than one or many. Okay, so plural means more than one or many. So ek mouse, okay, lone mouse is mouse. Lot of mouse means a plural form of mouse is mice. But the plural of house is houses, not highs. Now here one more question with one more example word he is asking us, and he's questioning to all of us that why, if mouse is mice, then why not house is highs, why it is houses? So the plural form of house is houses but not highs. Okay, it's a rule, you have to understand this. Okay, now the third stanza, if the plural of man is always called men, okay, single man, okay, singular, one man is man, okay, and plural form of man is men. Now see the spelling, the difference between the spelling. MAN, man is the one man, एक आदमी होता है, और उसका जो प्लूरल फॉर्म होता है, प्लूरल फॉर्म का हिंदी में होता है बहुवचन. ओके, सिंगुलर होता है एक वचन और प्लूरल होता है बहुवचन. ओके, सो वन मैन इज सिंगुलर बट many men, okay, many men, so always called men. Plural form of man is men. Okay, why shouldn't the plural of pan is called pen? Now here one more question. Okay, now he is telling that if pan is singular, okay, if it is singular, pan is singular pan, okay, then why the plural of pan is not pen? Because of the spelling. Okay, because of man, plural is men. Now here pan, PN, pan, then the plural of pan should be pen, but it is not like that. The plural of pan is pans, PANS. Okay, so here also different rule is applied for this word. Okay, singular and plural. Is that clear? Yes. Now we'll move towards the fourth one. Fourth stanza goes like this. And I speak of a foot, I means the poet, and I speak of a foot, and you show me your feet. One means foot, okay, two means feet. Okay, एक पैर को हम foot बोलते हैं, दो पैरों को हम feet बोलते हैं. But I give you a boot, okay, boot जो हम पैर में पहनते, feet पे पहनते, feet पर पहनते हम, उसे boot बोलते. Okay, so the singular of foot is one, okay, foot, and the plural of foot is feet. Why? So but I give you a boot, अगर वो boot बोल रहे हैं तो उसका प्लूरल भी बीट आना चाहिए, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है बच्चों. ओके, बूट का प्लूरल होता है बूट्स, ना कि बीट. ओके, सो स्पेलिंग के वजह से वो कंफ्यूज होते हैं और इसीलिए वो हम सभी को एक क्वेश्चन करते हैं कि इंग्लिश इतनी हार्ड क्यों है, इतनी ट्रिकी लैंग्वेज क्यों है. ओके, यस. नाउ विल मूव टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा. That one may be that. Now that, those, okay, these are the things which indicates the things which are far away from us. Okay, that is, okay, that one may be that. Okay, the singular of that is that, and the three may be those. A plural of that is those. Okay, those are my brothers. Okay, that is my house, and those are my brothers. Like singular means one, that, okay, which we show which is far away from us. Okay, and plural of that is those. Okay, more than one, so we call it as plural. Plural of that is those. At the plural of hat. Now here on the page some hats are given. Okay, more than one hat is given. Now at the plural of hat would never be hose. Why like that and those? Then hat should be those, but no. Hat plural is hats. Okay, only s you have to add at the end of the word, that is hats, hats. So hat is a singular, hats are plural. Okay, now we'll move towards the next stanza. Yes, so have a look, my dear friends and students. Now on this page the stanza says like this: the masculine pronoun, okay, are he, his and him, but imagine the feminine she, she's and shim. Now what are pronouns? Okay, now my dear friends and students, pronoun is also part of speech. Okay, first part of speech is noun. Okay, noun is nothing but the name of a person, place, animal and thing. And what is pronoun? Pronoun is nothing but the word which is used in place of a noun. Okay, if Ram is a doctor, for example, Ram is a doctor, Ramesh is a doctor, so Ramesh is a noun. But in the place of Ramesh, we are going to use he. So he is a pronoun. Okay, got it? It's as simple as it is. So masculine pronoun are he, his and him. Masculine means we denote it for the boys. Okay, boys, then men and gentlemen. Okay, mostly about the masculine pronoun. Okay, for the boys we say that. So he, the masculine pronouns are he, his and him. Okay, he is, okay, his it is, and him. Okay, and but the question is that but lekin, imagine the feminine she. Okay, for girls we say as she. Okay, she. And here what the poet is asking us, what question he is getting, what doubt he is getting in his mind, that now if you imagine that feminine like she in place of she and in place of her and hers, if we use she's and shim, will it be possible? No. So what we have to use, she, her and hers. Okay, she, her and hers, like he, his and him, but not she's and shim. Okay, this is not correct. Okay, it is illogical. So the rule says that for feminine pronoun what we have to use, we have to use she, her and hers, but not she's and shim. Okay, understood? Now the last stanza. Okay, now here at the end the poet is concluding. Okay, in the conclusion he says that so our English. Now here he says that our English. Okay, our English, I think. Now he thinks. Okay, we all agree, means even the poet and the students, those who are listening to this video, are all others. Okay, they all agree that English is the trickiest language, trickiest means it is little difficult to understand, to deal with. Okay, you ever did see. So English is not only the trickiest, but it's a crazy language, and somehow I think it is complicated language also. Okay, because it has so many rules and we have to follow it. Okay, my dear friends and students, and there was one very good example of this English given by Amitabh Bachchan. Okay, the big B of Indian Bollywood. Okay, film industry, in his one movie, that I can walk English, I can talk English, because English is the funniest language. Okay, it's the funniest, the crazy language, but it is very important. So my dear friends and students, please focus on learning good English, focus on listening good English, and reading and writing also comes under it. So thank you for listening to my videos and watching all my videos, and please do like, share, subscribe, and tap that bell icon so that you'll be getting the notification of my upcoming releases. Okay, thank you.